Hey everyone, my name is Peter Liang. I'm the instructor of the Operation Management, the MSIS 3223 in Spring 2016 semester. Welcome to Operation Management class. I have a little bit other business, so I'm out of town today. Um, our plan is today the first class. We will walk through the syllabus and I will explain to you the homeworks, exams, and how the points are given and our grading criteria. So I recorded this video to walk you guys through the syllabus. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me during my office hours, during class, or just send me an email. Okay, first, my office is in the classroom building 014. Actually, it's in the basement. It's a little bit tricky to find it, and if you cannot find it, give me an email or something. I can lead you there. So my email. This is a little bit important since I use my Hotmail as a class email. So do not send email to me to my OKState account. Yeah, you can do that, but there's just no guarantee I will reply to the account email. Since there are a lot of other emails, I'm not trying to be mean. I care about you guys. Just there are a lot of other emails. Sometimes I just didn't see it. So, but my Hotmail account, I use it only for the class for the teaching purpose. So you send to that, you have timely response, and it's like a guarantee I will reply to you in 24 hours. Okay. So in this class, I know you guys from a lot of majors, different majors like the finance, accounting, and some of you are from the marketing. Actually, all majors in business school. So we will talk about the basic operations in an organization, such as the forecasting, such as how to choose the location, how to control the quality, some transportation models. Maybe you will not use these things in after you find a job because you major in different places. But this will help you to understand the basic operations of an organization. So, for example, you are the finance guy. You work in the finance department of an organization. And by learning this class, it will make sure when you talk to the managers, to the line managers, to the CEOs or all the other O's, when you talk to them, you will know what they are talking about. You will know their stuff. And for this course, my purpose is I like this course, this textbook, what we learned from class works like a dictionary for you. Means when you have a problem and you say, "Oh, Peter talked about that in the class," and when you occur some problem, when you have some problem, you remember I talked about these things in class, so you can go back to the textbook or to go back to my slides to check these questions, and that's my purpose. I don't want you to remember tens of definitions like what is operation management and what is the 10 criteria to choose a location and what are the top three reasons enterprise fail. That's not my purpose. I want these things work as a dictionary for your future problems. Okay, so I won't ask you about questions like that in the exam, like questions like what is operation management? No, that's not a good question. But they might appear on some preview quizzes. I will talk about just in a few minutes. Okay, about some mathematical stuff here. Well, I have to say we need little bit of math in this class, and you also need some basic statistic knowledge. But what I feel, and based on the feedback from students, this class is pretty self-explanatory, which means everything you need to know to learn this class will be included in this class. So the math part is not that scary. We are not doing a bunch of equation deduction or something like that. So if you are worried about your math or about your mathematical skills, you could come to me. We can talk about that. I can show you some simple questions and some problems we are going through. And if you feel you cannot handle this, maybe the you could choose another class. You could drop this one. But I'm like 90% sure that everyone can learn the math they need from this class. Okay, the last part is about the points and the grades. I think this is you guys who cares most. Okay, so we have 3 times exams which worth 300 points, means 100 points each for the exam. And for the homeworks, in total they're worth 50 points. And we have 5 times homework and 2 times in-class quiz. And this should be 70 points, right? But for this 7 times assignment, the highest 5 will count for your homework points. It's like you got 5 times of 10 points, but the other 2 you just got 0. Then we take the highest 5, we still have 50 points. Then in total we have 350 points, except some extra points. And then if you have 90% or more, you get A. You got 80% to 90%, you got B, and so much so forth for C, D, and F. And one thing you need to know is for the exams, you can take a piece of paper at your cheat sheet. So you can write anything you want on it, and you can use the back and forth. You can use the 2 sets, but you cannot print on them. You can only use handwritings. I don't want you guys to print the whole bunch of stuff on that, because I feel like preparing a cheat sheet is just a way for you to review the stuffs, right? Okay, and we also will assign some non-graded homework or some bonus points. Most of the bonus points they're used to for the previews of the stuff that we learn, but they will be assigned on a needed basis. So if I feel like the stuff we are going to talk about is something you need to preview, I will assign some bonus points and as a quiz, and you can access them all on D2L. Okay, and there are some other things I want to talk about. Okay, here is the schedule for the 3 exams. The first one is on February 11th. The second one is on March 24th, and the last one is on May the 2nd. See, about the late homework policy. Well, I accept late homework, but I okay. I accept the late homework. You can submit your late homework, late assignments anytime before the finals week, but not after the final weeks. So before the final week, you can make up any of the assignments you missed, except the exam. Exam have to be taken on the day the exam is held, unless you made a make-up appointment with me. So I will build a folder on D2L. I will call it the late assignments. And you guys, if you missed the assignments deadline, you do your homework, you scan it, and you submit in this folder. And please remember, the late assignment will only get 90% of the points you get. Okay, it's a little bit deduction for the guys compared to the guys who submit the homework on time. Okay, that's pretty much of it. If you have any other questions, you contact me. Okay, thank you guys.